Hey, what's up? I'm Rhamel. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, straight out of Red Hook. Many years ago, I was an artist putting in my work so I can be heard. Yes, I was that dude. Let's just say this, ready to go and invade your home with my music. At the time, I was in studios in Chungking Studio, the House of Hits. I mean, you name them, they always going through there. I mean, that was the house of Def Jam and everyone else. And my producers, Eric Gals and Tracy Khan, we was putting a lot of work inside Chungking so we could come out with these kind of hits and the sound that I thought that was incredible. Then, of course, in my early part of my days, I was fooling with my cousin G.A.D., Ed, and J.E. Witt. And let me tell you something, we put the hustle on so we can get out there and try to, just say, be notable, get that, that recognition. Now, back in the days, it's totally different from now where rap is. It's like, you can go in there and do what you do, and boom, okay, maybe, you ain't even got to be that lyrically inclined no more, but you can get a hit, the way the music is nowadays. But back then, we had to be lyrically inclined and just also just flow with that thing and have that concept that's going to connect that make you not only with the sound, but also so you can understand what we're talking about. So it came down to the point where it's now I had to, let's say, do something different. I had to put on a mask and go out there in the parks and entertain people. And you know what? I got away with it. I got away with it to the point where I met legendary disc jockey Chuck Chiller. Showed me a lot of them. Brought me to the studio at Kiss FM back in the days he was on. And at the same time we did shutouts. I mean, shoot, in my old neighborhood in Red Hook, he made me like a little celebrity star in my little neighborhood, What's nationwide? But my neighborhood, hey, they show you, they was like, yo, we heard you radio. So I had to give much respect to Chuck Chiller. Did a lot of things in my life, And of course I got to give love to Uncle Ralph. I got to say, without Uncle Ralph, a lot of us back in the days would have never thought about like BET. And of course me, he was like, you want to come home to after, you want to get our video music box. And that's all it was. So we call Uncle Ralph who he is because he deserves that. And he shot my video and he showed me love, and there was a lot more to do, as an artist, you know what I'm saying? That was on my own label. And back then, like I said, we had to hustle, man. It wasn't that easy, man, to get signed and do what everybody's doing right now. And pretty much, I have to say that my man Eric Gals and Tracy Khan told me, hey, we need to pack a bag and go to LA. We got a meeting with some folks at Motown Records. This cat named Al Bell, who's a legendary cat in his own way, because he's the owner of this record company called Stax Records. There them and the guys, Marvin Gaye, no, I'm sorry, it's not Marvin Gaye, Isaac Hayes, Staple Singers. He did a lot of great stuff like that, and I connected with him, and he was into my work, and I felt like the moment I was about to bust some champagne, baby. But time took a little time for us just to connect to the paperwork. Was the money, baby. And I say that I had to hook up with another good friend in LA named Donald D. Now Donald D was the truth. That was my dude right there. He was putting the work in with Rhyme Syndicate. And let me tell you something. Donald D heard my work and he said, yo, I gotta hook you up with Ice. He did hook me up with Ice-T. And Ice heard my work and I never forget. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm in Ice crib, we vibing. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like, yo, we doing something now, Ice listened to my stuff and he said, yo, man, welcome to Rhyme Syndicate. That's what's up. I got the t-shirt, contract, busting sham. That back in the days it was love. Go back to New York City to get comfortable back in my zone, getting ready for that big launch. And I called Ice up because I wanted to figure, yo, what's the time for the release on this record? And I talked to dude, and he told me, he said, I got good news, and I got bad news. Now I'm all excited, I'm all pumped up, because I'm freaking into this, like, we getting ready to launch off. You know what I'm saying? We doing big things here. He said, well, the good thing is that, the record's getting ready to be released. He told me the thing. It's getting ready to go nationwide. Oh my God. Yes, nationwide. On Epic Records. Distributed by Epic Records on Rhyme Syndicate. And that's okay. I'm already pumped up about that. What about the bad news? The bad news is you haven't heard, they just dropped his record company. Okay, so what was that gonna happen for me? Well, there was not spend a money market on me as an artist back then, but they're gonna distribute it. And Ice was a good dude, and let me tell you something, he gave me good advice. You know that I was putting work in before I met him, and I was on my own record company, so he told me, I'll provide you to market yourself. I said, okay. I tell you what, here I am, many years later, talking to you. And I'd like to know if you would join me on this journey and check my music out. 2013 on iTunes. And I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did many years ago to produce this for you. And you know what? Where I'm at right now, I'm into this Be Rich stuff. Yes, I'm talking about politics. I'm talking about what's going on in the community. If you want to check out more further stuff that I gotta talk about, talk to me about whatever you want. I don't know, but you know, because I'm loving about doing us right now. Check me out on BeRich100power.com. Peace.
Time you holler with Ice-T, what would you do if you seen him now? What would you say to him if you seen him now?
Check this out. You know, last time I saw Ice, it was in this restaurant. It was on 57th Street. I don't know if this place is still open. It was many years ago. I give and take if it was like 16, 17 years ago. And you know, when I saw him inside this restaurant, Ice is Ice, man. That's my dude, man. You know, he'll still show me love, man.
Right,
you know,
right.
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. When I saw Ice, when I was over there, and he looked at me and he said, "Yo, come back." He showed me this. Yo, come on the back. We sitting back at the seat, and it was King's son and the rest of them cats that was all sitting in the back, and I just, that's Ice. That's how he is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He just tell you fit in, and you know, that's talk, man. What's going on? So if I saw Ice like today, I'm sure that it would be the same like it was the first time I met that cat, man. You know
that's just how tight you guys are.
Yeah, man. It's a
Not
good brother.
word, but that's how y'all are.
That's right. That's how we are, man. He's just a good dude. And I mean, like I said, after the conversation I had with Ice-T, I made that decision on my own to just move on. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, moving my life. And yeah, it is what it is. But to come to find out that, you know, I'm all over the internet these days.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, because you are known.
Yeah.
You are known by known people. You know, you see what I'm saying? And you want yourself to be known by people that needs to know something.
Yes.
About
the story that I felt that I had to always tell, that it's a good story. I feel it's a good story that, you know, I mean, I'm not a household name. I'm not someone that's recognizable visually. It could have been if they didn't drop my head.
It still can't be now.
Hey, you know,
don't never say it can't be.
You right about that.
We'll talk about that,
okay,
right?
Yeah,
don't say it can't happen.
That's true. But at the same time, I felt the compassion for the work that I put in. That was a long time ago. But let me tell you something. When it came back to me, where I'm at right now in my life, I had to brace it all over again because it was just inspiring. It almost sounded like it was brand new. And at the same time, I felt like this. You know what? What I did many years ago was worth it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It was worth it, man. And it's almost sound current, like what's going on right now. Like I said, you know.
Well, I ain't, man, you know what I'm saying? But it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. And I'm looking forward to seeing you a lot more.
I hope so, man. Let's do this thing. Together we can make things happen.
We can make things happen.
In the streets of New York, can't you tell by the way I talk? Ambition, listen, I'm on some mission. There's no time for me waiting or wishing. So what's gonna happen? Keep clapping for a champion, yeah. Now this is happening. Rhamel, hit it.